What I would tell younger me is that you need to try everything, because maybe one thing won't work, but then there's another thing that would work. My name is Grace Mackert. I work at William & Mary, but specifically the Training and Technical Assistance Center at the School of Education. I started volunteering when I was 15, but then in high school, I worked at Chick-fil-A as my first job. I still, to this day, volunteer. My parents thought it was a great stepping stone for eventually getting into a job. My dream was to always work in the medical field. I thought it was so cool to learn about the body and how everything worked and medicine. And my dad was really a proponent of that. So he kind of helped me decide what I wanted to do. Because before that, I didn't really know. I did take some classes after high school at Thomas Nelson Community College. I was pursuing a medical assistant certification. It was part of Thomas Nelson Community College Workforce Development Program. The national certification was the exam to get me certified to work as a medical assistant. The practical exam was about demonstrating those skills that would be necessary for my job, and I passed both of those. I tried applying and I got interviews, but it never led to a job, so I was kind of stuck. I just worked with DARS to find out what I wanted to do. Because if I wasn't going to work in the medical field, I always wanted to work with animals. So they found me a job at PetSmart. I was taking classes while doing the Next Move program. And Next Move was a job readiness / internship program at the School of Education at William & Mary. We basically did job readiness skills like resumes, cover letters, interviewing, and then we have 2 internships in the afternoon. And also I did presenting with Shelly after Next Move was over. Shelly is my awesome mentor.
I'm Shelly Littleton, and I am a project specialist here at TTAC at William & Mary, and Grace is my colleague. So after we met each other and you came up and introduced yourself to me, and then I thought to myself, I've got this presentation coming up on growth mindset. And what better person to ask to be my co-presenter than Grace Mackert? I approached you and said, is this something you're interested in?
And I was like, oh no.
But then you definitely said yes.
Yes.
And you ended up running the show. After that presentation, I thought this might be something that would be an awesome permanent job. When we were doing the presentation, you were doing interview after interview, and you still weren't getting the positions that you were hoping to get, and you kept trying.
Not getting that job helped me see that maybe the medical field isn't what's right for me. Having the relationship with people in the School of Education, they fought for me to get this job.
Grace has helped me out with a task when I had a deadline. I can see that she takes up for herself. She also helps out other people in the group. And we both brainstormed, Grace might be the one for the job. I remember the first week on the job, there was a lot of stuff to learn, and you had support from a job coach. And
I told them up front when I was struggling.
Which is great because that speaks to your self-determination skills, that I'm willing to do the job, but these are some accommodations that are probably going to be helpful to me.
In the beginning, the job coach was around, but now I don't really use a job coach because my coworkers are built-in job coaches. When I was thinking about what I wanted to do, I didn't really think this job would be an option for me, but I'm so happy that it worked out. I don't think I'll ever go back in the medical field because I'm happy where I am. My family has supported me by wanting the best for me and making sure that I got what I wanted to get done. I just love life and love being surrounded by people who love me. It's cheesy to say, but that's how I feel.
The VCU Center on Transition Innovations is funded by the Virginia Department of Education.